So do you follow makeup trends or do you march to the beat of your own drum? I'm sure you guys can guess which one I am. Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Today I filmed a beautiful bright green eye look as one of my farewell looks to summer, which is the season where everything is beautiful, bright, and green before all of the leaves start changing and we get these beautiful hues of rust and gold, and I love those too, but I tend to march to the beat of my own drum and do whatever makes me feel happy. And this look definitely made me feel happy. Today I used some of my favorite products. I actually just got sent a package from Drunk Elephant. They re-upped some of my favorites. Thank you so much. And I'm going to run through all the products all together so that you guys know exactly what I used before going into the tutorial. Sometimes when I'm doing my voiceover, you guys tend to miss the products, and I want to make sure that you know ahead of time what I'm using, what I'm loving, why I'm loving it. So we're going to start with the eye product that I use, and this is the Zulu palette by Juvia's Place. I love this palette. It's a lot of bright, bold colors. Like, there's really no neutrals in here unless you count this rust shade here and this pinky shimmery shade down here as neutrals. Otherwise, it is not neutral at all. What I love is that it's season friendly, meaning that if you do follow the trends and you tend to do blue looks in the winter and green looks in the spring and rust and yellow and orange in the summer, I mean fall, you can do them in the summer though. There is an overlap with that with sunset looks. You definitely can do a lot of different looks if you're going for bold. Of course you can pair this with more neutral tones, but why would you go for big and bold palette if you're not going to go big and bold? That's my 2 cents there. But I love the colors because they really just pop on the eyelid and you don't need to do much to them. For the face, I also went with Juvia's Place products. These are the face sticks. I forget the actual name of them, you guys, but I will have that info in the info section below. And I love these because they blend out really easily, and I use them in place of foundation. So instead of foundation, I use these super creamy, super hydrating, and a little goes a long way. I also, like I said, I used some of the Drunk Elephant products that were sent to me. These were a re-up of some of my favorites, which include the D-bronzi Anti-Pollution Sunshine Drops. They give you that bronze, sun-kissed glow that you can get without actually going in the sun, and they protect you from pollution. I'm from the Northeast, the New York area. Lots of pollution. If you're in LA or another city, or even if you just get stuck in traffic a lot, pollution takes its toll, so it's a good product. And I also used it with I mixed it into the C-firma Day Serum, which is a brightening serum also from Drunk Elephant. I love how it tones down the bronzing and really helps my skin to just firm up and gives me that anti-aging look. And I also use the Virgin Marula oil. It's a luxury face oil, but I'm telling you, you can use this as part of your makeup routine, and you will never ever have to worry about anything going into pores or falling into fine lines. So that kind of takes care of that. I'm really happy to have tried this product. This is the Catrice Cosmetics. It's the Prime and Fine Dewy Glow Fixing Spray. You can use it to prime the face, fix the face, use it on the eye, and you can't see it right now, but when you shake it up, see that? It adds that beautiful glow, very light glow to your face that makes you look really youthful. So you can use it on its own or part of a makeup routine. I did receive this complimentary through Octoly, and all opinions 100% my own. I can't wait to show you guys that in action. I also used my current favorite, which is the IT Cosmetics Brow Power. This is the filler and the pencil. Really just defines my bushier brows without going into the blocky Instagram brow territory. My favorite liner, the Scandalized by Rimmel London, Kiss Lashes, and I also use on the face a combination of the Clarins Jolie blush, but this is in Cheeky Mocha, so I used it more as a contour because it's definitely not a blush on my skin tone. And for highlight, I did the Physicians Formula Butter Highlight. Very nice, natural, summery glow. So guys, we're gonna start the tutorial now, and I hope you enjoy it.
So I'm starting this look by using the IT Cosmetics Brow Power in Universal Dark. I love this brow pencil because it's retractable, so you don't have to sharpen it. It fills in the brows and defines the brows and really allows you to shape your brows. Now, I'm not personally a fan of the Instagram blocky brow. I like my brows to look natural, but just a little bit better. I do have some thinness, some bald spots in my brows, and I like to fill those in with this pencil and really define my arch. Now I'm going in with a new product, and this is the Brow Power Filler from IT Cosmetics. It's also in the Universal Dark Brunette color. I absolutely love the wand on this product because it really helps to coat each and every brow hair to just make it a little bit darker, a little bit thicker, and really hide those bald spots in my brow. Now it's time for a coffee break. And now I'm going to be priming my eyes with the Juvia's Place Shade Stick. I love how these shade sticks are so multi-purpose. You can use them to conceal, you can use them in lieu of foundation, you can use them to prime the eye, and they're so creamy and they blend out so easily. I'm using a combination of a Luxie brush as well as my finger to really get it all over the lid. The palette that I'm using today, as mentioned in the intro, is the Zulu palette by Juvia's Place. This is an extremely bold, bright shadow that is so easy to work with. Now I'm starting off with the bright yellow shade, and I'm using a Huda Beauty palette brush. I believe this is from the new Nude palette, but you can use any fluffy blender brush or any fluffy crease brush. I'm patting this shade on all over the lid, but I'm starting in my crease, and I'm bringing it up with the remaining product to my brow. As you can see, I start in the crease, then blend all over the eye because you really want this shade concentrated on the crease. Usually yellows are super hard to blend, but this is just so perfect and buttery. Now I'm going in with a mid-tone green. This is like a grass green shade, and I'm patting it all over the lid. Because it's so bright, you don't want to sweep it on. You really want to pat it on and pack on the color. Now I did blend it slightly into the crease where I had applied that yellow prior, and I love that it really just blended perfectly into that crease and created a gradation of color. Very beautiful. Now I'm going to be going in with the Catrice Prime and Fine Spray. I'm spraying my brush just a little bit to amp up the pigmentation on this shimmery green shade that I'm layering over. Now, of course, you don't have to spray your brush, but I really wanted this shade to pop over the green shade. And as you can see, I'm cutting my crease with it. Now, this shade is also green, so it's green on green, so it's really gonna pop. You can apply this to your lid, just your bare lid, to tone it down a little bit, or apply it green on green to really make it pop out. Now, I'm going in a little bit more with the green on the outer corner, just to blend in and soften the edges of that cut crease that I created. So as you can see, I only apply the shimmer shade to the middle of the shadow and then blend the two together. I'm also applying a little bit of that shimmery shade to the inner corner and the lower lash line, and I follow up with the darker green on the outer lower lash line. For my liner, I'm using the Rimmel London Scandalized liner. I love the fine felt tip. Really helps me to get the perfect wing, and it works so well over bright and bold shades. You're still going to get that matte black line. For my lashes, I'm doing Kiss lashes. These are Lash Couture lashes in Teddy, and they give my eyes such a pop. Now I'm going to be using the Catrice Prime and Fine all over my face just to prime my face and add just a little bit of glow underneath my foundation. So this is the first step in the skincare portion of my makeup routine. I'm going to be going in with the Drunk Elephant Virgin Marula oil. This is really going to hydrate the face and just make sure nothing goes into the pores and fine lines of the face. I pat this on gently, and it gives me all day hydration without feeling greasy. Super dewy. Then I'm going to be going in with the d-bronzi Anti-Pollution Sunshine Drops, as well as the Drunk Elephant C-firma Day Serum. I like to mix these two together and then rub all over the face. This is going to give me a beautiful bronzed sun-kissed look, as if I just spent all day at the beach, except for no UVA and no UVB radiation. And of course, I'm decreasing the risk of getting sun cancer by using a tanning product at home. And you can also get a beautiful sun-kissed tan even when it's not summer using this combination. And of course, you can add more d-bronzi depending on your skin tone. I just use a little bit because I tend to be a little bit lighter. All over my face, I'm going to be applying the Juvia's Place Shade Sticks in Bolivia, Granada, and Panama. I'm using this in lieu of foundation, so I'm going to be using this to color correct under my eye. I'm going to be using this to slightly contour, and I'm also going to be using this where I would use my foundation. So I'm going to be drawing a line on my nose, underneath my eyes, and as well as a contour line on my cheek. And I can't forget the upper lip, which tends to be a little bit darker due to hair growth there. I'm blending this all together with my large Royal & Langnickel brush This is just perfect for blending everything together. It's a slow process because these are pigmented sticks, but it does blend effortlessly together with a little bit of work. And I love how smooth these are on the skin. They do not dry out the skin. They are very hydrating and they don't budge all day, and they leave a beautiful, slightly dewy but still matte look. For my contour, I'm using the Clarins Jolie blush in Cheeky Mocha. If you're a darker skin tone, you can probably use this as a blush, but on my skin tone, this is so much a contour. And I'm gently applying it with the included brush because it's the perfect shape. It's a perfect shape to contour, and I bring that contour all the way up to my orbital bone. Now I'm going to cut the cheek area to make sure that my contour is defined. This helps to make my face look a little bit less round. For my highlight, I'm using the Physicians Formula Butter Highlight in Rose Gold. This is super creamy. If you've ever tried a ColourPop highlight or a ColourPop shadow, this has that very same similar, almost like creamy powder hybrid consistency. You can use your fingers, you can use your hand, you can use a brush. There's a lot of ways you can apply this, but I love using this fluffier brush from Luxie. And because the bristles are different lengths, it really just picks up a lot of that highlight and gives you a multi-dimensional look when you apply it. Just a super glowing, dewy look. And I apply this to my cheeks, my nose, my upper lip. I even apply a little bit slightly to my forehead to really round out that glow. I'm really going hard for that sun-kissed, out in the sun all day kind of look. And I'm also applying just a little bit under my brow to finish out the highlight and really bring attention to that arch that I created, that deeper arch that I did with the IT Cosmetics Brow Power. And I really feel like it complements the whole green and gold look. Now on my lips, we're going to be using a combination of Juvia's Place Luxe Liner in So Rare. And I'm making sure that I'm not only applying it to my lips, but I'm also pressing my lips together to kind of blend it in and soften the line. And then I'm going over it with the Juvia's Place Velvet Matte Lipstick in Toffee. This is so creamy and so pigmented, and I love that I do not have to swipe it on a million times to get a beautiful full coverage. But wait, one last product, and we're going to go in one more time with the Catrice Prime and Fine. This really is just my go-to product for this whole look, and I feel like it gives me such a glow on my eyes, on my cheeks, on my face, and it's perfect as part of the skincare routine and the makeup routine. I absolutely adore this look.
So guys, that was my tutorial. I hope you guys found it easy to follow. I did want to make a note that the brushes that I used in this video are kind of like a hodgepodge of brushes that I had on my desk, which range from brushes from Royal Nickel to a Hued Beauty brush that came in one of their palettes, and I also used a Luxie brush number 246. I really not a stickler of brushes. I'll use whatever I have. I feel like you don't always have to use area specific brushes to get the look you like. You can use brushes that whatever you feel suits your face. So that's the method I use. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this look. If you want additional information on any of these products, or if you want to pick up any of them, there will be links in the info section below along with the list. If you'd like more information as well, you can head over to my blog, www.thecosmoholic.com/blog. And if you aren't already, please be sure to subscribe, like this video, leave me some comments. And if you're on Instagram and you like beauty and lifestyle content, please be sure to follow me at Recycled Stardust. And for fashion and lifestyle, please be sure to follow me at Fabulously Stardust. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching.